Alright, we're in round one. We have the choice. We'll play first. Yes, this is definitely a keep. We have the color spread we need. Anticipate's going to help find whatever it is we're looking for. We don't need double white, we only need double blue. So I guess we can open with blue, but it doesn't matter, I guess. We only need double blue mid to late game anyway. Alright, so I guess we'll anticipate at the end of our opponent's turn. Digging for, I don't know, whatever. How about a scale guard? Sounds good to me. Actually, bottoming a couple lands there is pretty nice. Okay, so the question is, do we want the Sandcrafter Mage or the Outcast? I think we actually want the Outcast. Then Mage can bolster our flyer, which is going to be pretty good. And Sandcrafter Mage with Scale Guard is also insane. We've got a nice couple turns coming up here, considering we can deal with whatever Morph he may play, but much more likely we're just going to slam a Sandcrafter Mage next turn. That's interesting. So now I can bolster my Outcast, though. I can also Silk Wrap. I'm actually not sure what I like more. If I Sandcrafter Mage and he blocks the Outcast with the Mage, that's still good. If I Silk Wrap and take that out, it doesn't make as good a use of the mana. I'm going to make the better use of my mana here. Because I actually think he's going to not want to block. And if he does, like I said, it's like still good value for us. Yeah. So now we're in a position where Scale Guard next turn is just going to be insane. We get to bolster our Spirit, tap down his... like, we're just going to overrun him. And if he's using removal spells to deal with Outcast, we're still in, like, insane shape. And we've always got that Silk Wrap on the back burner for when we need it. I don't even care if he attacks here. It's just more stuff we can get in with. I see. Guess that's a bit more of a problem. The problem is if I play Scale Guard, bolster here, I get in for 3, 5, 8. He doesn't get to block with Dragon Slayer. Takes him to 8. I still think it's the right move. Even though this has lifelink, he can buff it or whatever. I've still got Silk Wrap just sitting there. Let's make the best use of our mana. He can't counter that, I don't think. I don't know what he could counter that with. Certainly not Silumgar Scorn. I think it's actually better to leave the Mage back to trade with the Dragon Slayer if he wants to attack. Because we're still going to have lethal next turn. I mean, I guess he can't really attack anyway. Oh, maybe he won't return it. Okay, he doesn't return it. That's fine. So I guess I should have attacked with the mage too. My thoughts were that if he has an answer for Scale Guard, he's going to want to get in with the Dragon Slayer. And anytime I'm trading my mage for that Dragon Slayer, I'm looking good. Because I certainly don't want to... Like, now if he uses a combat trick, we've just got Silk Wrap on the back burner. Alright. Well, I mean, that's a good trade for us. Granted, I could have blocked with Scale Guard, but I don't see why setting myself up for, like, Enduring Victory, Sandblast, any sort of combat trick, Artful Maneuver. I'd much rather just lose my Sandcrafter Mage than potentially lose my Scale Guard. And now we've just got Silk Wrap. I don't know what he can do with 2 mana either. I probably just want to play Student. And then Silk Wrap his Morph. Mist of Kieran. All right. Okay, so we're going to swing with everything, and alright, that's acceptable. So, swing with everything, tap the mage, he blocks Lightwalker on Outcast. He has 1 card left. I can actually just wait here. See, the problem is I don't want him to trade Lightwalker for Outcast. But if I tap Lightwalker, he can block Mage on Scale Guard. I think I just wait until my Spirit untaps. Ojutai's Breath when you're behind isn't that insane anyway. Plus, now I'm going to have another guy to tap down. Yeah, this actually makes sense to me. Because now I'm going to be able to unmorph this. Get back Anticipate. And still attack at some point and tap down 3 things at some point. Oh, geez. That's kind of a bummer. So I can double block the mage. It turns Scale Guard off, but I don't really want to take 8 either. Well, if I take 8, unmorph, tap down barricade, I get in for lethal, so I guess we'll take it. Well, that's problematic. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's actually a really good draw. So let's unmorph. Get anticipate back. Swing. Really? I got to admit, I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. That's not a card commonly played. All right. We've got the anticipate to gain the life, so we're going to live. Unless he drew a pump spell, and then we're dead. Guess the command. He's only got 2 blockers to our 3 attackers. So I don't think he can do this. Let's play Soul Summons first. Although, there's no way he can kill... Yeah, I think we just attack. We don't have to show him cards. Alright, that game was close. Jeez. Opponent did a good job of getting really close to stabilizing considering how explosive we were. That is a little bit scary, to be honest. We have how do we have a sick blue-white deck and our opponent's deck is like pretty sick too. Scale Blessing, Mage, Lightwalker, Surveyor. Barricade's okay. I don't play the card very often, but it worked pretty well from there. Jeez. What do I have against that? So I can negate Scale Blessing. I can negate... what? We saw something else and I already forgot. Didn't we or not? We must have. I just can't remember what it is. We didn't see any multicolor cards. Champion of Erishan seems like it's decent here, I guess. We might still just be where I want to be, though. I don't know what I'd bring negate in for anyway. Oh, Ojutai's Breath is the other card we saw. Okay. Well, do I want to negate? I'm not sure. I think we'll try it again like this. I'm not sure negate's quite worth it. What do you want me to say? That is a good hand. Opponent's keeping as well. Student of Ojtai is nice, but I'm not going to hold off on my 2 and 3 drop plays solely because of it. Although I might hold off on the right into being. I guess it depends. We want to play Sage first. Now, I could play the Interceptor and just save all these spells for our Student of Ojtai and Misfire Adept, which is pretty good, but I still think I want to be the aggressor here, so I'm probably just going to play the right into being, really try and guarantee that land drop next turn. If we draw a land, I'd probably still do that. All right, so let's play right into being. Let's get our prowess trigger. Let's dig up some land. Ooh. That's it's a bit difficult now. I want to hit Misfire Adept next turn if we're going to be the aggressor. It just makes sense to me to... I'm not thrilled about it because this is one of our stronger cards, but I'm going to do it and top the land. I'm not going to let him combat trick, so I think we're just going to go for a steady race here. That's not a huge deal. So I can swing with Sage and like try and bait him into an anticipate, but I think I'm not going to do that. I just really want to play Misfire Adept here. So we're just going to swing here. The reason I want to play Adept so bad is it's just too good with the Soul Summons Anticipate. It really is just too good to pass up on. Like, there's a chance I could have, you know, I just want to play Adept. What do you want me to say? Adept is so strong when you're trying to be the aggressor. Oh. Well, it's tough to deal with rares. I don't know what to say. Yeah. That, unfortunately, is just a bonkers play against us now. So, I guess... I don't know what my plan is now. A little bit of a difficult spot at the moment. Well, that's a good draw. Thank God our deck is good. I guess I play Student of Ojtai because we're going to need all the life we can get. And now if I play Scale Guard, that could do some work for us. Ah, that sucks. That's disappointing. Yeah, that's pretty rough. I don't know what to say. Opponent's got a good deck. Yep, it's really rough. So I think we have to make a trade here. I could just block with the Sage to hope to draw the 5th land, but I don't even know what the 5th land does at this point, so I think I just take 6, which brings us to 8, which means he can... I'm not happy about it. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually pretty unhappy about it, but it's rough. Happens. That's a pretty bad draw, actually. All right. Let's do student and pass. Thing is, I've still got the ability of the misfire adept, so I need to not die so I can gain some life and do some blocking. His morph is misfire. Yeah, Kieran. Kieran's probably just going to kill us, but we'll do what we can. God, why can I not hit lands? So I have to cast Soul Summons to gain 2 life. I think we're just going to die here, like I said. It sucks, but is there anything I can do to live? I'm going to be able to go to 6. Okay, I can live. I can live. But not be in good shape. So we play Soul Summons, we gain our 2. We don't need anything to have flying right now. All right, so we have to wait on the anticipate. I guess I have to hope this is not a Mischief Kieran. Man, that would have been nice. Ojutai's command would have been good. If it is a Mischief Kieran, I'm in quite a bit of trouble, but we're not dead. All right. It's exactly what I didn't want it to be, but it's the way the cookie crumbles. So let's do a block that I don't want to do, because I really just don't have a choice, sadly. So we cast Anticipate. We have to give the Sage flying to block the Regent to take 5 to go to 1, which is pretty awful, but really don't have a ton of different options here. He had the Ojutai's Breath too? Sadly. Very, very sadly. And I still don't even have my second blue. That's a bummer. Jeez. Opponent's got everything. I don't know what to do. My opponent's got everything. Thought our deck was good. Opponent's deck apparently more insane. Bummer. All right, well, we missed land drops there too, which is secondary enormous bummer. Maybe I do need negate? Jeez, I don't even know, man. Maybe I need Spider Silk Net, since apparently even with all the flyers I can't stop it. The onslaught. Maybe I need Champion of Erishin. Maybe. I don't know what to do. Thought our deck was sick, but opponent is tearing us apart there. Almost won that game that we had like the best hand we can get. Spider Silk Net just doesn't seem worth it. Everything in our deck seems good. It's just we need to draw lands. I wish I had a way to deal with this flyer. Like, I've got no removal. And Icefall Regent is just so good. I can't hope to contradict it. That seems too greedy. Too difficult. All right, let's try it again. Just try and get some good value. I don't know what to say. All right. Keep it. All right. Opponent's got a pretty nice turn progression going, which is not good. I probably am going to go for the Secure the Waste play and hope he doesn't have a combat trick. Or even if he does have a combat trick, hoping I can at least take one of his guys out. See if that pans out for us, though. Well, Misfire Adept's not bad, actually. So, let's discard a land. I think we just drop the Adept. Next turn I can Scale Guard. Guess it's actually smarter to summons now. There's a question. Let's discard the, it's not the land. Guess it's the soul summons. So I can play Ojutai Summons and get in for 4. But I think I'm actually going to keep my Adept back. The main reason being, I really don't want to go for a race right now when I've got the better late game. It just doesn't make sense to me. I feel like I have the better late game. It's more like if I get in for 4 and he deals with the monk, I'm in pretty big trouble. So I'm just going to keep the Adept back. Alright, it's tough, but can't do anything about it. Silk Wrap's actually really good here. I still don't think I want to discard the land, but at the same time, I think I have to, because I want to play right into being in Silk Wrap, and I still can, so... Let's discard the land, I guess. Let's play right into being first. Guess Lore Master, because we can pay 4 to turn it face up to get back Ojutai summons. Yeah, that's actually really good. Alright. Lore Master. Land on top. There's no need for double white. Maybe I do... Well... Do I need more than 5 lands? I mean, top out at 5, but I do have a... Let's look for, like... I think Ojutai's Breath would be better right now. So, especially since we're drawing 2, I think we'll just see more lands. I think we Silk Wrap now and get in for 6. So, if I attack for 6, he could kill something and Kraken. He could kill Monk, Kraken with everything, and I have to trade with a Manifest maybe, or the Mage to be more safe. And I take 4 and I go to 8. I still think getting in for 6 is like pretty big here, especially since we can follow up with Scale Guard next turn. All right, it's pretty strong. Jeez. All right. So I can secure the waste for 5. But it's pretty likely to just tap down the adept with the Ojutai's Breath. So I think I do want to get in. So I got 1 card left. So if I play Scale Guard, I have to bolster that. That's not that good. I guess we get in. And I leave up Secure the Waste. Alright, it's pretty good. Hoping he doesn't have negate, but I still need the surprise factor of Secure the Waste. So I don't have enough to be lethal on Crackback anyway, so I think we just go for some blocks here. Alright, worked out well for us. I can leave the monk back to trade with the surveyor. But getting in for 6 points of damage right now seems pretty big. Guess you get a refocus to untap to block the warrior and only take 5. We don't die to Scale Blessing either, which is pretty nice. We do die to Scale Blessing plus another pump spell, but if he plays Icefall Regent, still don't think we're quite dead. All right, Champ is actually okay. Not a land, not a land. Ah, such a bummer. Not a land there was pretty necessary. One card left in hand. What if it's a Scale Blessing? Ah, boy, oh 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 boy. So, if I swing with everything, tap down Champ, and he has Refocus, God, that's not good. I feel like I swing with everything but Warriors, so I can still block with the Champ if he does have a combat trick, and then win the next turn. And it still threatens lethal. All right. I mean, it's still definitely lethal. If he has Refocus, like I said, I can block the Champ on Crackback. Tap that. All right. I think this is right. We'll see. Oh my God. Woo! Doesn't get much closer than that, folks. Our opponent's deck was sick. Really glad that we won that. We had like all of these value plays and we still almost lost this. That was a close match. Wow. All right, we'll see you round 2.